about 12, 13 minutes. You're close.
Oh,
Close
okay.
to the cutoff, but that's going to be it.
Hey everyone, here in Leadville, Colorado, getting ready to do the Leadville Trail 100 MTB. This is the steed I'll be doing it on. It's the Specialized Epic 8 thing that will be driving it. It's the SRAM Eagle T-Type axis with the SRAM S1000 rear derailleur with a 1052 cassette. And I swapped the 34 tooth chainring with a 32 tooth chainring to make climbs a little bit easier. The suspension is the RockShox Sid Select. The front fork is 120 millimeters of travel, and the rear is also 120 millimeters of travel. The suspension compression can be controlled from the SRAM grip shift. The stem and handlebar is stock Specialized alloy. The brakes are stock as well. They're the SRAM level bronze. I upgraded the Specialized alloy wheels to the Roval Control non-SL and wrapped them in Schwalbe Rick XCs in the 2.4-inch width.
I forgot to mention I stuffed the Vittoria Airliner Light XC tire inserts into both the front and rear wheels. The hope is it will protect me from pinch flats and rim strikes from the chunky trails of Leadville. All right, Leadville 100. Here we go. I was fortunate enough to win the Leadville lottery in February and began a training plan with Trainer Road. When I made it to the start line, the Brown Corral, it was cold, my hands were freezing, but the post-ride vibes were electrifying. Nothing like I experienced at a race before. However, I managed to injure myself weeks before the race. Murphy's Law, am I right? Coming into race week, I was diligently nursing a groin injury by icing my groin and pretty much not riding. As a result, my fitness wasn't where I wanted it to be. As race day approached, I realized attempting to finish the race wouldn't be worth further injuring my groin, so my expectations were low. At the very least, I committed to making it to the starting line and seeing how far I can go before the pain became unbearable.
What's up, Lexi?
It's Avery.
Oh, Avery. Stupid.
If you're watching this, Avery, I apologize for calling you Alexi. Must be high elevation brain. First few miles, I'm just trying to settle in. The cold starts making the legs stiff. And then somehow, the groin pain that's been bugging me all week, gone. Just like that. And with that, the thought creeps in. Maybe I can finish this. And here we begin the long climb up St. Kevin's.
Water, please. Yeah. Thank you. I just passed the first aid station. It's St. Kevin's, mile 10.1. I crossed it at an hour, 12 minutes. That is literally the 12-hour cutoff, so hopefully I could stick to it.
At mile 18.9, I managed to get there at exactly 2 hours and 12 minutes, which is still under the 12-hour cut. With the power line descent coming, I hope to gain time. Ah, the glamorous life of an amateur racer, where I'm both the athlete and the bottle boy. And my pit crew is just my wife, who is both the supportive spouse and the hydration logistics manager. Here, I arrived at mile 24.9. It's the outward bound aid station, 4 minutes ahead of the 12-hour cut. Seems I made decent time down the descent and was feeling a bit more confident about finishing the race. These guys, energy through the roof for a lone amateur passing by. Gotta love it. Rolling into pipeline alternate, there's Christina, my wife, waiting with the goods. Down to Red Bull and some candy. Still on time for the 12-hour cutoff.
How are you? How are you feeling? How are you doing? Surviving? Yeah, it's 9:52.
One of the unique aspects of Leadville is that the course is out and back, which means us amateur riders get to see the professionals flying by miles ahead as they make their return back to town. On the way to Twin Lakes, I meet Scott from Cleveland, who gave me a stark reminder of the Twin Lakes cutoff. I spent all day obsessed about the 12-hour cutoff. I completely forgot about the official cutoff. Fail.
I hope so. You have the 12-hour cutoff there?
No, it's a 4-hour cutoff.
Oh.
Yeah.
What time was it? 10:50 or something?
Thing is,
Yeah, it says 10:50. Twin Lakes. That cutoff is really close. We literally have 8 minutes.
Can you tell I'm out of breath?
To cover 4 miles.
yeah. You said 8 minutes to do 4 miles?
Yeah.
Well, if that cutoff gets serious,
Part of me doesn't mind.
As I approached Twin Lakes, I realized I missed the cutoff by 10 minutes. Still, I'm on pace for the 12-hour finish, and I'm hoping maybe they'll let me slide.
40.3. 4 hours, 18 minutes. 4 hours, 12 minutes.
right here.
Oh.
Go get it. Okay.
How was it out there?
Oh,
Sorry, about 12, 13 minutes. You're close.
Oh,
Close to the cutoff, but that's gonna be it.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
How do I get back? Shuttle
So
or
there was a
bike ride?
shuttle. No, you're like, no. There's a shuttle. I think it starts down there. We can ask Brad. Yeah, tent for get some water, food, and everything, and then they'll tell you where that come put you down. Have a good day. Stay to the right, please.
So I'm here at Twin Lakes. Unfortunately, I didn't meet the cutoff. 10:50. I was about 12, 13 minutes late. Could I have done things differently? A little bit, but yeah, didn't realize how strict they were. Part of me is a little disappointed, but at the same time, I'm also relieved because it's right before the Columbine climb, and that's not a fun climb. But yeah, it is what it is. Still had fun. Not sure if I'll ever come back here though, so glad I was able to experience the Leadville race. Yeah, just a little disappointed. But special thanks to my wife, Christina, for supporting me and dealing with my nonsense. I think that's all I need to say now. Yep, loaded up on the trailer. Now I gotta go find the shuttle. Apparently you don't ride with your bike back.
Going into Leadville, I didn't realize how strict the cutoffs were going to be. Obviously, they're posted, they're clear, and they even mentioned it during the rider meeting. But I'll be honest, I didn't realize just how challenging it would be to make the first Twin Lakes cutoff, especially starting from the Brown Corral. For us in the back corrals, the clock starts with the 6 a.m. gun, but we don't roll over the start until 47 to 50 minutes later. And once you're on the course, you have a lot of time-sucking obstacles like traffic on the descents and needing to stop at the aid stations to refill bottles. All the things that slow you down and burn up minutes without you even realizing it. And here's the kicker. During their mandatory rider meeting, they make us all chant, "I commit, I won't quit." It's awesome in the moment, but apparently what it really means is I commit until the clock says I have to quit. I'm not saying this as an excuse, and I'm not asking for special treatment. I completely understand the safety and logistical reasons behind having a hard cutoff. But when you're starting later, those minutes you lose from the start line make a big difference, especially when you're pushing to beat the clock. For me, the frustrating part wasn't getting pulled. It was feeling like I still had the legs and energy to finish, but not the time to prove it. And that's just the reality of Leadville. It's part of what makes it so hard and why people respect this race so much. But at the end of it all, I'm still grateful I got to be out there. I got to line up with an amazing field, push myself, and experience Leadville for all it is. And now I know, if I want redemption next time, if there is a next time, I have to find those minutes early on. That's the challenge, and that's what I'm taking into my training for the future. But that's it for my rant. Please drop a comment on what your thoughts are on the cutoff time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider clicking that like button and maybe even subscribing. Until next time, thanks for watching.